Right now, man, we've had banger after banger guests here. The one and only Rachael Nelson, founder and CEO of Brandy.app. Okay. And she's got an incredible background. This is a LA based consumer affiliate app that pays everyday customers 15 to 70+% of their friends' first order. Okay. So we've talked about affiliates and how hot all this is. But she's got this interesting angle here where it's not just like same deal. Hey, go make content, and get it out into the wild, wild web. Now,
Right.
this is get it to your friends. No follower minimum, no content creation required. Get it to your friends. You're going to get some of that mashugana coming back your way on your friends' orders. I think very inventive. And I think she's got like NASA background on her. Okay. I think she was like a NASA intern. Okay.
Crazy.
So I think we can confidently say a fairly bright woman. Okay. Not everybody gets an internship at NASA. And she's had other incredible roles since then. Software engineer, aerospace product design. Okay. She's quite the person. Okay. Now, I think she was also product at Tatari, which is kind of wild. We must bring her inside of this show. This is the one and only Rachael Nelson, founder, CEO of Brandy. Get in here, Rachael.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for that lovely intro.
Yeah.
For acing the summary of Brandy.
Well,
right on the head there.
I hope I got it right. Rachael, you are a unique person. Okay. There's like not, I think you are the only NASA. I know one other person.
I don't know anymore.
Who has been an intern at NASA. I know one other person.
Yeah.
Could you give me a little background on like your journey for getting here with Brandy? Because you've got like intense like horsepower, intelligence wise, and you've done so many interesting things.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me how you got here with Brandy today. Just back it up for us a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm definitely no genius. Like I'm like a slow learner until I get it, and then I really get it. Okay. It takes me a lot of time to observe, but yeah, it's funny. I think I just cold DM my way into like everything in life, starting with the NASA internship. I was just explaining this the other day on another kind of like Twitter space, but yeah, I just when I was in high school, I was kind of an overachiever, and I actually just didn't do my homework, and I would just like do creative. but like some teacher, like took me under his wing, and I was doing these Intel competitions, and I won this one like national competition and got some scholarship money. And so I kind of like parlayed that into the FOMO statement in my email to this engineer who had grant money in the program. I asked the director of the program. She said no. And she was like, like come in when you're, a little bit older and actually in college, which was very, that was correct. Like, and she was super nice. But then I just kind of like went around and asked the engineer who had the grant money, who was doing, like I did this science project in electric propulsion, and he was an electric propulsion researcher. And so he said, come here. And like, they gave me, enough money to live and stay in the dorms there at Caltech, because JPL is like run privately by Caltech. And it was incredible. I met like formative, people who are still my friends to this day, and are just, really set me up for success in thinking like you can just do what you want to do. It was amazing. And so that's kind of how my whole career has went. I just kind of hop around, and I just love to do so many different things. And I'm finally really getting good at a lot of things. And so it feels good to be building Brandy, and like kind of really just feel comfortable operating in that space, and knowing, that I can get brands the growth that they need. So,
connect the dots, like how you ended up in consumer. Like, I mean, this is like, this is like totally in our wheelhouse. Like Brandy, like I see it, like I recognize it.
Yep.
But I would not have, I would have guessed like, oh, okay, Rachael, she's built this product. She was probably like, worked at a few D2C brands. She's been on the agency side, and she's got some chops on, building things with, that's what I would have figured. But I wouldn't have figured like starting with electrical propulsion. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny. I just felt like very isolated when I was in aerospace, and I was in manufacturing too. So I didn't finish school, so NASA couldn't hire me like as a full-time employee, because back then degrees meant a lot.
Yeah.
And so like, even though I had done like master's level propulsion classes, because I was like bouncing all over the place, ADD, and I guess taught me, and I just like didn't finish my degree. And so I ended up in aerospace manufacturing at this company called Glenair. And it's like little aerospace connector components. We did like higher level stuff as well, like the F-16,
crazy
electrical chassis, but weird stuff. And weirdly, that environment, like working on an assembly floor, I just learned, I really like working with my hands. I really like physical product, but I don't know. I just, I kind of parlayed that. I taught myself coding there, and then somebody asked me to make an app, and I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. And then really stressed out because I did not know how to make an app, but I did it. And it was for this Army, Navy, Marines soldier system project. And then after I did that, someone literally gave me the book 0 to 1, which is the most cliche statement about how I got into startups. But that did it. I read that and I was like, oh, this world exists. And so I ended up working at a company that ran all the tech behind. So it had been purchased by Bankrate, and then Bankrate owned the Points Guy brand, which was, they had an app at that time where you'd walk into any venue and we'd tell you which credit card to pay with, so you get 5% back versus 2% back or whatever. And so that was very much, rewards, community building. It's a very small team, building that app. We had other people, but yeah, so that kind of got me into a different way of thinking of this is how consumers live, and that kind of sparks rewards are great when you get your own money back.
Yeah.
You get money back towards a purchase, but consumers, if you really want to incentivize them and create a real passive income solution for low and middle class earners, that is not existent. And so Brandy was, the idea kind of came out of that.
That makes sense.
Makes a ton of sense. And then I just did all the other jobs because I don't know, had what is it called? Imposter syndrome. I just needed to do all the jobs to prove to myself that I could do it and could, operate growth. And so, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Could you talk to us a little bit about what Brandy is and what Brandy does and how the consumer interacts with it?
Yeah. So it's a native app for iOS and Android. And then we also have an app for brands on Shopify so that they can one-click install, set up their profile, and go live in the app. So they have this presence in the app. It's a summary page. They set their payouts. They can change it at any time. They can go off the app at any time. We don't lock them into any contracts or anything like that. And so the consumer is able to search for their brand by name, or visit via a QR code, or the most, likely way people are discovering these brands in the app is if you are any consumer, you can click endorse and write a 1-sentence blurb about that brand. It gets added to their profile and shown to people in your network, first, who are visiting your profile. And then it's also going out by push notification. It's in your feed. It's in their feed in the home screen. And so if anyone shops off of your little referral that they see, then under the hood, the last click attribution is going to, you as the refer. And it all works on the brand's website. We don't trap them in an iframe. This is something that's pretty unique to me and my philosophy of how people, there's a lot of SaaS, AI app builders out there, and they believe in oh, you got to capture them. You have to keep them in the app. No, we want the brands to control their entire brand experience and it be seamless in the shopper's browser. And So yeah, it works really like magic, and just makes it a seamless way for consumers to really get distribution on their referral, which is, the viral part of the viral loop that's actually missing from referral programs. And it's just not really a lot of space that gets novel reinvention.
Yeah.
So let me just repeat this, because I think some of this is like really fascinating. Like I can go, let's say there's a Shopify brand, they're on Shopify, they're on Brandy, they've got the thing, and then let's say somebody I know has gone and bought that thing, and they're like a part of Brandy. Like I go and visit, and I'm shopping, and then my buddy's face and his word is going to come up, and then I click, yeah, let me buy that thing, and then my buddy gets money.
Yeah, and it's really at the brand's level at this time. I mean, we will, branch out to product level, but yeah, when they are seeing it on the site, it's, sorted by category. So if you have like your sneakerhead friend or your home decor friends, then, you kind of either know that that's your go-to person for that thing, or you're subscribing to everything that they're looking at. And yeah, you just, we're very transparent about the payouts to consumers. And we have, I would say probably the best payouts in the industry, because we're paying influencer level payouts, and because brands are only paying on conversion.
Yeah.
Then for first time conversion as well, like all of our links are encrypted. So, this is really important for brands. Our links can't be leaked to coupon sites. And because we're a native app, we have a lot more lockdown on not allowing consumers to create multiple dupe profiles so they can game the system. And that's a really big problem in this industry. And, you don't want to be paying out, these high margins every single time, he's pretending to be a new customer. So yeah, it's really meant to be like Fisher Price simple for the everyday consumer. Like my grandma, who's 93, can use it to refer her favorite cleaning products, for example.
Let's go, Grandma.
Yeah, it really opens up that market. You can imagine, this is serving 90+% of people who aren't going to be served by creator platforms, or they don't want to be, or don't have time to be influencers in that way and build a big following. So yeah, it's that's a much bigger market than
it is,
than just the creator market, which TikTok Shop has proved, because they really, started the whole democratization of influencer marketing.
Yeah, I think there's power too behind, like, you don't even have to make content. It's just that's like the majority of people. The majority of people are never going to make content.
Right.
No, and it's really just like on autopilot. We're verifying that the shoppers have shopped at these brands, and we give them the little verified shopper brand. Of course, you can refer any brand that you want in the app. Like, we're not going to stop you. Like, you should promote the brands that you think are cool, just because you want to talk about them. But yeah, it's like a really good way to, like, we can guarantee authenticity that way. We can guarantee that they really truly did shop, because we're picking this up also, like, just under the hood from our Shopify, integration of like the customer details when they do actually place an order in the system as a Brandy platform user.
Wow. That's huge. Could you kind of walk me through kind of what is the hardest part of getting an everyday person, not a creator, like you said, to actually make that first referral? And then, like, how do you design around that? Because you're not really making it for creators. You're making it for me, Chris, guy on the street.
Yeah.
We're not, the normies.
Well, I mean, we can do a lot, to suggest, like, hey, we know you shopped at this brand. Do you want to just go ahead and click endorse?
Yeah.
They press the button, and it's an easy button. So easy buttons baked into every single thing is key.
Yeah.
That's kind of, it's taken me quite some time to, like, find the right engineer to help me build this, because it's not for the faint of heart. Like, we really had to make this a seamless experience, and the design, everything has to be like one click away or less. And that's how I feel that it should be for brands. They need that same love as well, because we want to serve, even the littlest guys who can't afford the pay to play system of meta ads. There's a lot of people starting out who cannot front like $700 an ad over, 5 different ads,
Right.
how that works, and keep that up every single day. So, this is a way for the smallest brands to like one-click install, pick a collection or, that they want to show in the app as their, featured products, and then just like set their payouts and go. And we're also suggesting the payouts by category, so that we're kind of like teaching them, hey, this is like the industry standard for your category. And then what comes out of that is a lot of really cool, like psychographic consumer trend insights that, are really coming from like the verbal, like word of mouth recommendation directly, and, that data that's tied to the product. So.
Rachel, I'm on the website right now, and it's a wait list. I'm waitlisted.
So it is.
How do you get on in the in group?
So we're waiting. We're in Shopify review right now, and so once we're done with our Shopify review and we are done onboarding our brands, then it's go time, and everybody can sign up, and it will be very, very seamless. And I'm sure you'll see me on Twitter making a big old announcement.
Yeah.
We've been in stealth mode for the most part, but
We've
got a lot of brands bringing their customer bases our way. They're using their retention emails to, bring their customer bases to the platform. And then we're, cross-pollinating all those customer bases and making it easy for those brands to get free visibility.
Wow.
So we're very close, and now the floodgates are kind of open, and I'm talking about it, and it's go time.
That's exciting.
That's incredible.
Exciting. I'm reading right now. Breaking the fourth wall now. DM me, the founder, Rachael Nelson, on Twitter or LinkedIn. Get into our launch early while we wait Shopify App Store and Apple App Store approval for the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's exciting, Rachel.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so we'll be privately listed for brands, and for a little bit while we collect some of our key folks who have signed up, and then we'll open it up to everybody who wants to.
Amazing.
So brands listening now that are interested, should they DM you now, or should they wait?
DM me now, because I mean, why wait?
So.
We might as well just have the conversation, and I can show off the product. And
exactly.
I will brag. I do have a 100% yes rate with everyone who books a call with me.
Whoa!
So
she's a closer, ladies.
She's a closer.
She's a closer.
I am a closer. Yeah.
Let's go. That's the kind of energy we need on a Friday.
Exactly.
Rachel. Well, excellent. Well, so let's see. Everybody needs to know CTA here. Rachael _RACHAEL _ Nelson. Is it the same on LinkedIn?
No, it's not. But
but people can find it.
I'm trying to be bigger on LinkedIn as well. Like, I'm trying to check in there, and so I'm just starting. It's
Rachael N. Nelson
on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Rachael
and then I'm also putting out some really fun, you could call it taste content, but basically that's what it is like, here's the latest trends. Here's what I think is going to be popular and cool on Instagram as well. So you guys will see a lot more of me in that regard.
Love that. Let's go.
Everybody go talk to Rachael, get in on the in crowd before everything goes nuclear here. And Rachael, we appreciate you coming to the show and giving us the deets and teasing us all with what's about to go wild. Let's do this whenever things open wide up and people are starting to see those incredible results. Come back and tell us about it. How about that?
Let's do it. That sounds great. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Awesome. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Rachael. We look forward to it.